Got the call from my manager and agent. They called at the same time. When they call at the same time, that's usually either really good news or really bad news. And it was really good news. And they said, you're going to be in Marvel's Ant-Man. In fact, I think the language that was used was welcome to the Marvel Universe. And I was so excited. I called my wife immediately, and I was jumping up and down on the bed in the hotel. And I'm pretty tall. I hit my head on the ceiling in this hotel room. And it was great. Big fan. First comic that I really got into was when I was in like 3rd grade. I would every month get the West Coast Avengers, which was my intro to comic book reading. And interestingly, Hank Pym was a member of that team for a good period of time. So I knew a bit about this character, and then eventually over the years, my comic book collecting and game playing obsession became pretty ridiculous. So I feel very vindicated in my adult life now that I'm getting to be in this movie and part of this universe, and all the naysayers from my childhood who said I was throwing my money and time away. Ha! I say to them, ha! That's what I say. In Ant-Man, I am playing Kurt. And Kurt is a very, very talented with the computer hacking. So he's a computer hacker. He is been in the United States for some time and gotten into a little bit of trouble. Has spent some time in prison, at which point he became friends with Luis. Now he's out, and he is trying to get his life together, and he's trying to do something positive with his skills. And unfortunately, just not having a lot of luck with the job market. And so I am there with Scott at the beginning of his journey as he's discovering this new, exciting gift power, suit that he has, and it's a blast, man. Working with Michael Douglas was a dream come true for me as an actor. I've been a fan of his for so long. It was incredibly intimidating, and in the end, it was definitely a highlight of this experience for me because I just know a lot about like his history and like his experiences. So you got to kind of feel people out and gauge how they're gonna react. But he's a really easygoing and approachable guy. So I had a lot of questions, and I was able to talk to him a lot and ask him about, the stuff he did throughout his entire career. And then when we're doing scenes together, he's amazing. Like, he's just so subtle and funny. The first time I saw Paul in the Ant-Man suit, he walked into the room and I was just like, oh my God, that's so cool. Because to see something in real life, like you watch movies and I'm always fascinated with like the magic of movies and how people make things happen that they do. But the people on this who work at Marvel and like the team behind the construction, the production design, the art design of this, like this suit is so intricate and the detail is so cool. So the kid in me that's like the comic book geek is like, oh my God, dude, you look like a real superhero. That's like amazing. And then the person that is a grown up now, kind of working on film sets, is also fascinated. Like, how do they make that do that thing? It was pretty awesome. I love stories like this where this individual who has a very good heart and he has a really good intention has just not been able to use his gifts and his skills for creating the kind of life that he deserves and that he could have, his potential. And so over the course of this film, it's exciting because you get to watch this really wonderful guy with a good heart discover how his abilities can do really good things. And that's at the heart of all the good heroes' journeys, I think that's why we love superheroes.